Good morning, Military Command, guests, friends and family, and most importantly, Sunburst Youth Academy Class 34. Or, also known as my precious children who never do anything bad. You have made an incredible transformation over these last 5 months. I still recall telling all of you at your red phase about how getting through the acclimation phase was simply clearing the first hurdle. The process would still have hurdles and obstacles that would cause you to stumble. But if you stayed focused and remembered what the race was for, you would be able to endure anything that was placed in front of you. You have faced some of your biggest fears and challenges in these hurdles and obstacles during your residential phase. Yes, you had homework, you had time hacks, and 50 roommates who sometimes annoyed you simply by how they breathed. But the biggest fears and challenges you faced were the ones we didn't tell you about, the ones that were inside of you. So many of you have shown tremendous growth that cannot be measured in a high-set test or even a final exam. The staff, teachers, and I watched as you removed the word can't from your vocabulary. You tore down the walls that you thought protected you, but really only kept you from growing past their restrictions. None of you learned to run and jump alone. Advocates like Congresswoman Napolitano have campaigned for us in the halls of Congress so that Sunburst could see the light of day. Our teaching staff pushed your minds and created an environment to show you that hope can float if given enough cardboard and duct tape. Our partners like Tilly's and Mariners Church provided a safe place for you to feel and heal from the events of your past. And let's face it, some of you will stay in contact with us only to see if Miss Lori has any banana bread left. So that you can feel the love that she puts into her food. A tremendous amount of help you received came from the military staff. From the moment those lights flipped on at 0500 for shark attack, the cadre, case managers, and counselors have made your success their #1 priority. It probably didn't feel like it sometimes. And you probably never want to do another burpee again as long as you live. But from the time you woke up till the time you went to bed, this team had your back. And it is a huge reason why you are the success that you are today. You're ready for the rest of this race called life. While we will not physically be there with you, while you continue to chase your dreams and goals, I hope that we have given you the ability to feel us with you in your spirits. So, when you stumble, you'll be able to recover, knowing that positivity is key. When a hurdle seems too high, you can use the STEM skills to break it down. And when you are sick of running and want to quit, you remember the benefits of pursuing the challenge. Congratulations, Sunburst Class of 34. Go show the world what you can do.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Sarah Rambo.
It gives me great pleasure to recognize lifelong champion Congresswoman Grace Napolitano. The Congresswoman's efforts brought the California National Guard's second program to Southern California. Due to your tireless efforts, the lives of over 5,000 Sunburst graduates have been changed for the better. Thank you, Congresswoman Napolitano, for your inspiration and continued support to Sunburst Youth Academy. Please stand for a round of applause. I'd like to now introduce our student speaker, Cadet Nicole Martinez.
Good morning, military command, staff, students, and honored guests. It's hard to believe I'm standing here today after everything I've been through. When I first arrived at SYA, I felt like I was so far away from home. Coming from the San Fernando Valley to Los Alamitos felt like an eternity, physically, emotionally, and mentally. But today, as I stand here, I realize that this journey, this challenge, was the turning point I needed. Not just for my education, but for my life. I come from a family of strong roots. As the youngest of 4 children, and as the only girl, I always felt a deep responsibility to carry on my parents' legacy. My parents immigrated from Zamora, Michoacan, Mexico to San Diego in search of a better life. They struggled immensely, facing obstacles that I can't even fully comprehend, with my mother pregnant and homeless, just trying to survive. And despite the hardships, despite the times they didn't know where their next meal would come from or where they would sleep, my parents fought. They fought not just for themselves, but for the future they dreamed of for their children. And today, they are successful business owners. They are my big... They are my biggest inspiration in life. Their strength and sacrifices have always been a source of pride for me, but I also felt the pressure. I wanted to make them proud, but somewhere along the way, I lost myself. But through it all, my brother Eric was always there for me in a way no one else could be. He's only 10 years older, but became a father figure when I needed it most. He guided and supported me, never giving up on me. Even when I felt unworthy of help, even when I pushed him away, he kept showing up. And because of that, I'm here today. Because life has a way of presenting you with opportunities to change, even when you don't see them coming. And that's exactly what Sunburst became for me. A chance to restart, to redefine myself, and to rebuild who I am. In the future, I am deeply committed to pursuing a career in law, specifically in the fields of criminal justice and immigration. I want to fight for my community, for people like my parents who come to this country looking for a better life. I want to help those who are struggling to find a way through the system, including many of my friends, people I grew up with, ended up caught in the juvenile justice system. I watched as their futures were stolen, one bad decision at a time. I saw how their lives were shaped by moments of poor judgment. Some of them are still locked away today, paying for mistakes they made when they were young. Instead of letting this fuel anger or hopelessness, it's giving me purpose to advocate for at-risk youth who find themselves caught in a system that too often fails them. Today, I stand here not as a girl who was lost, but as someone who has found herself again. I've learned that I don't have to fight alone. I've got the support of my family, my mentors, my peers, and myself. And that's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And speaking of people who believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself, that person is our principal, Miss Ishmael. I've never had a principal who truly saw me for who I could become, not who I was in my lowest moments. When I arrived here, I was broken, lost, and unsure if I could make it. I had no idea what I was doing, and honestly, there was times when I wanted to quit, when I felt the weight of my past mistakes pressing down on me. And it was in those moments that Miss Ishmael sat with me. She didn't just talk to me, she listened. She listened as I cried and I poured out my fears and frustrations. And when I felt like giving up, she didn't let me. She believed in me when I couldn't see anything worth believing in. She saw my strengths even when I only saw my weaknesses. To Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez, thank you for seeing something in me when I didn't even see it in myself. I'll never forget when you pulled up on me in your car in my sweats and boots at one of my lowest points. You didn't let me give up, and your words lifted me in a way I'll never forget. I want to take a moment to talk about my mom. She's not just my mother, she's my best friend, my biggest supporter, and the person who has never ever given up on me. From the moment I was born, she showed up. And not just in the big moments, but in the small ones too. No matter how hard things got, my mom never gave up on me, even when I gave her every reason to. She has faced challenges of her own, but through it all, she has shown me what it means to love unconditionally, to persevere, and to be strong even when life feels heavy. Mom, I love you more than words can say. I also want to thank my father. I know that showing love sometimes looks different than we expect. While his way of showing love may not have always been through words or presence, I understand that the sacrifices he made were his way of saying, I love you. My father has always been a pillar of strength for my family, working tirelessly to give us what he didn't have growing up. His dedication to providing for us, despite the hardships he's faced, is something I've come to truly appreciate. I love him deeply, and I carry that love with me as I step into the future. To my family, thank you. Your sacrifices, your strength, your unconditional support, and your love have shaped me into who I am today. I know I've let you down in the past, but I promise you, I am walking a new path, one that will make you proud. You are my foundation, my strength. To my fellow graduates, this is just the beginning. We've come so far, but the real test starts now. The world out there is full of challenges, but I know we are all ready for them. We've learned resilience, we've learned courage, and most importantly, we've learned that we are worthy of all the dreams we dare to chase. We are ready for whatever comes next. Finally, to anyone out there who feels lost, broken, or like they don't have a way out, know this: you're never too far gone to change. It's not about where you've been, it's about where you're going. You have the power to turn your life around, and no matter how many times you stumble, you can always rise again. The journey doesn't end here, it's only just begun. Thank you.
We are so incredibly proud of the growth that we've seen out of you. And I know that there were more than one occasions where you were like, want to do this anymore? It's dumb. I'm going to go home. But you are a testament to what we say when we say pursue the challenge. So with that, I want to present you with the director's coin. Congratulations.
Okay, I'm gonna get in on this action real quick. Stop right there and face everybody. Hey team, I'm Command Sergeant Major Aller. I'm in charge of youth programs with my boss, Brigadier General Cross. I do this for a living. For the last 5 years, I go up and down the state of California, navigating the terrain that we have in this beautiful state of ours. And I try to present this program, as well as the other programs, to over 100 schools and over 7,000 cadets in the state of California. And I've done that every day, day in, day out. And then you get cadets that come up here and share their testimony. And it blows anything I could ever say about this program out of the water. Where they were, what they've been through, and where they're going is exactly what I'm trying to convey every day of my life. You did it eloquently, articulately, with poise and with grace. So to piggyback off the Colonel, just on behalf of myself, Brigadier General Cross, and the over 7,000 cadets in the state of California, thank you for your testimony.
Thank you, Cadet Martinez. At this time, we will recognize the cadets who are receiving Individual Achievement Awards. These individuals will be joining a prestigious list of cadets who came before them and enter a time-honored tradition here at Sunburst Youth Academy. Presenting these awards are Lieutenant Colonel Sarah Rambo and Command Sergeant Major Peter Gutierrez.
Upon arrival, all cadets are given a challenge program physical fitness test, which includes measurements in push-ups, sit-ups, and a 1-mile run. We are proud to present the Most Improved Physical Fitness Award to the cadets who have shown the most significant increase in their average ranking in each individual event. Will the following cadets please proceed to the stage? From 1st Platoon, Cadet Adrian Lopez. From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Luis Lopez. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet Ulises Nunez. And from 4th Platoon, Cadet Jocelyn Nunez Perez. The next award is the Outstanding Physical Fitness Award. This award goes to the cadet with the highest average ranking on the cadet physical fitness test administered at the Sunburst Youth Academy. Will the following cadets please proceed to the stage? For 1st Platoon, Cadet Gregory Bordeaux. From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Cesar Medina. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet Caleb Cortez. And from 4th Platoon, Cadet Nicole Rodriguez.
Family, friends, and guests, our next award will be for the Most Inspirational Cadet. This award is presented to the cadets who exemplify outstanding character and an ongoing effort to build community in both word and deed. These cadets demonstrate the nurturing attitude, dependability, responsibility, friendship, brotherhood and sisterhood, have high expectations, courage, and hope. Will the following cadets please proceed to the stage? From 1st Platoon, Cadet Chris Arias. From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Jose Paniagua. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet Giovanni Tornes. From 4th Platoon, Cadet Princess Lua Acuna. family, and guests, the next award is for the Distinguished Leadership. It goes to the cadet who displays the strongest leadership ability during the residential phase of this program. Will the following cadet please proceed to the stage? Cadet First Sergeant Caleb Cortez.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Rambo and Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez for joining us on the stage. We will now have Cadet First Sergeant Cortez address the graduating class.
Good morning, class of 34. Standing here and looking out at all of you today, I can't help but feel a mix of pride, gratitude, and awe. Each one of you has a story that brought you here, a reason why you chose to walk through those doors and commit to a journey at Sunburst Youth Academy. My name is Cadet Caleb Cortez, and I was lazy and constantly doing things that got me into trouble. I was falling behind educationally and emotionally. I began to lead myself into a downward spiral and found solace in unhealthy habits. I made the decision to join Sunburst when I realized that the path around me would only lead to the demise of not only myself, but the people around me. I took the opportunity to see if I could truly change and become a person and those who mattered most to me could be proud of. I embraced my changing situation and went all in. I was constantly challenged at Sunburst, but it was in those moments that I learned, adapted, and grew the most. In acclimation phase, I was constantly doing my best to toe the line or stand correctly in the chow hall line, because I truly wanted to be the best I could possibly be. It was at this time in the chow hall when my platoon sergeant, First Sergeant Harmon, came up to me and asked, "Are you really squared away, or are you just faking?" It was that random comment that ignited the possibility and desire to be better, to be the best I could be. Looking back on it, I still think I was faking it. However, I decided to project self-confidence in order to convince myself that I could attain my goals even though I still felt like I did not yet have the skills to achieve them. It frustrated me that I didn't think I was capable enough. Graduate Brito gave me uplifting words. My peer believed I could do it. That's all it took. That vote of confidence strengthened me. I decided to add another goal. I would do whatever it was in my power to bring out that potential in others. As your Cadet First Sergeant, I want to share a bit about what this role has meant to me. From the moment I took on this responsibility, I understood the weight of leadership. It wasn't just about holding a title or giving orders. It was about making sure each one of you was where you needed to be, doing what needed to be done. I can never do it with just myself though. My Cadet Master Sergeant Arias always gave it his all. Whether it was ensuring you were ready for formation or staying on track during tough moments, or even trying to be someone you could simply rely on. Our focus was always leading by example. When we started this program, it was never easy for any of us. Change never is. Some of you came down here weighed by struggles from your home, school, or your communities. But from day one, you showed resilience. Even when the early mornings, strict routines, and physical challenges tested you, you persevered. Always remember the homeroom competitions. Just 3 events, but they sparked teamwork and determination in ways never seen before. And that regatta boat competition was unforgettable. Watching you plan, build, and compete on the water, not forgetting that. It was about proving yourself that through trust and confidence, you could do anything you put your mind to. But it was through that you tackled any challenge. Any challenge. That's the last time we will wear that word, challenge, over our hearts as an academy, as class 34. It may be the last time we wear it over our hearts, but without our knowing it, the word slipped into our hearts and became a part of us. We lived equipped with a new mindset. We tackled life's challenges. Before I close, thank you to the families, teachers, schoolhouse admin, the child hall staff, thank you. Families, your love and encouragement kept us going. And teachers, you showed us the value of learning and growth. And Miss Lori, your kindness and care in the child hall reminded us every day that even small acts can make a big difference. That banana bread. Class of 34, what makes Sunburst special is you. The 189 individuals who showed up and showed out every day. And prove that your past does not define your future. As you move forward, take the lessons, discipline, and strength you've gained here and use them to create a life you can be proud of. Whether you choose to serve in the military, pursue a higher education, or build a career, the future is yours to shape. This isn't the end of your journey. It's the beginning of something great. Congratulations, and thank you for inspiring us all.
Once in a blue moon, a leader is manifested before us here at Sunburst. And it has been absolutely amazing to see what our first sergeant could do. I first got to see him during one of the Raider competitions, where while other schools were absolutely dying in the heat, he was standing there with this look on his face like, what's the big deal? Yeah, I just took a tire the size of Nebraska and dragged it up a hill. Well, doesn't everybody do that every day? And because of that leadership, that brought us how many trophies for Raiders? More than 3? With that in mind, you were and always will be a Raider, an athlete, and you will always be Sunburst.
Thank you, Cadet First Sergeant, for your words of inspiration and dedication in pursuit of your leadership potential.
Dr. Stephen Bean, Orange County Department of Education Superintendent, will now say a few words.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Orange County Board of Education, in which we have 2 Board of Trustees, Mary Barkey, Tim Shaw, on behalf of the Orange County Department of Education, in which I am the Superintendent of Schools, we wanted to say how incredibly proud we are of this class. Let us give you a big round of applause. I would like for you to put things into perspective for a second. We have over 450 students across Orange County. No other students, other than this 191 students, has gone through what you have gone through and accomplished in the last 5.5 months. Congratulations. If we could just impart one last time as adults to cadets, I have 3 things that I would love to share with you. 1, you've gone through an incredible journey to get up to where you are today. And so own your journey. Your past does not define you. Your choices do. Take control of your story and become who you envision to become. Number 2, we've tested you physically, we've tested you mentally, we've tested you emotionally, and you made it through. That alone is evident for the many things that you can accomplish when you're challenged. So embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Lean into the challenge and not away from it. Because believe us, you will be challenged, much like you have in the past 5.5 months. But we are encouraged that you will overcome those challenges. You've heard the stories and the remarkable achievements that will occur. And then finally, you have learned from the adults around you to be a leader and how to be a successful leader in our community. So lead with character. Lead with integrity, respect, and responsibility, and this will open more doors than any title or status ever will. So remember, you have the power to rewrite your story every day. So make it worth telling. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Again, thank you, Dr. Bean, for your dedication to Sunburst Youth Academy. Mrs. Dina Ishmael, principal of Sunburst Youth Academy, will now say a few words.
Good morning, Sunburst. Good morning. Congratulations, class 34. Let's do a little quote of the day. What do you say? Cadets, please stand. Prepare to quote. If you know me based on who I was a year ago, you don't know me at all. My growth game is strong. Allow me to reintroduce myself. If you know me based on who I was a year ago, you don't know me at all. My growth game is strong. Allow me to reintroduce myself. That's right, Sunburst, take seats. Today, we gather to honor a tremendous accomplishment and to celebrate every cadet here. This graduation is more than a ceremony. It is a testament of resilience, determination, and the spirit to succeed. From your first days at Sunburst, each of you began a journey marked by growth, reflection, and transformation. Every one of you arrived here with your unique stories and your goals in mind. You all shared a commitment to a brighter future. The journey was not easy, but you embraced it with courage, whether through the early morning routines or the rigorous academic classes, or the moments that tested your character and strength. You learned to turn adversity into growth, challenges into accomplishments, and setbacks into powerful lessons. As you look back on those past 5.5 months, consider the ways that you've stretched yourself beyond your limits. You've not only achieved academic success, advancing 3 to 4 years in both reading and math. Let's give it up for them for that. but you've also developed critical life skills that will guide you long after today. You've built lasting friendships, deepened your understanding of discipline, and shown yourselves what you are truly capable of achieving. To our families, thank you for your trust and support throughout this journey. The impact of your encouragement has meant the world to your children, and we are so grateful to have had you by our side. Thank you, families. I would like to take a moment to honor a group of people who go above and beyond to show these Sunburst graduates how truly capable they are. It is these individuals who work diligently to provide you with a rigorous and engaging academic experience. Thank you to our Sunburst teachers, paraeducators, and educational support staff. Please join me now. Youth Academy, Sunburst Youth Academy. Can we give them 1 clap, 2 claps, 3 claps? That's all you get. Thank you, teachers, education staff. But as educators, we cannot do it alone. It is our partnership with the National Guard military staff that allows us to make the transformational impact on youth which Sunburst does. We get to see firsthand how the work of this program and the work of the military staff can change the course of a young person's life. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Rambo, Chief Medina, Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez, Master Sergeant Edwards, platoon sergeants, and all military staff. We are so grateful to be a part of this dynamic, collaborative partnership and for your dedication to these cadets. To our Sunburst Foundation, your unwavering support allows us to enhance the experience for every cadet we serve. We are so grateful to have you as our partners in this mission. Thank you to our Sunburst Foundation. Most importantly, to our Sunburst graduates, this is your moment. Today is a testament to what you can accomplish when you commit to your growth and believe in yourself. Remember, life will continue to present challenges, I promise you that. But you do have the power to persevere, just as you've done with us here. Cadets, as you move forward, stand tall, be fearless in the pursuing of your dreams. And don't forget to always reach back and uplift others on their journey, just as you've been uplifted on yours. Congratulations, Class 34. You've earned every bit of this celebration, and we're so proud of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ishmael and school staff for your hard work and dedication to our cadets. Will Mrs. Cradle please join us on stage for the presentation of our education awards? Next, we will present the Most Improved Academic Award. This award goes to the cadets who have shown the most academic improvement at Sunburst and have grown to be confident students who demonstrate engagement in the process of inquiry and develop a quest for lifelong learning. Will the following cadets please proceed to the stage? From 1st Platoon, Cadet Philip Mason. From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Aiden Ramirez. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet Johnny Klein. And from 4th Platoon, Cadet Brianna Cuellar. In keeping with the focus on education and high achievement, our next award goes to the Distinguished Academic Graduates. The Distinguished Academic Graduates have earned the honor through their diligent efforts in class, willingness to participate in all school-sponsored activities, and are recognized for their achievement and academic excellence. Will the following cadets please proceed to the stage? From 1st Platoon, Cadet Christian Castro. From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Samuel Cook. From 3rd Platoon, Cadet David Hernandez. And from 4th Platoon, Cadet Daisy Martinez and Minihildo.
The following award is the Sunburst Youth Academy Honor Graduate for Class 34. Will Orange County Department of Education Program Specialist Megan Shield please join us on the stage for the presentation of this award. The Academy Honor Graduate Award is presented to the individual cadet who exceeds overall in areas of academics, leadership, and physical fitness. Will the following cadet please proceed to the stage? From 2nd Platoon, Cadet Draven Brown. Thank you, Ms. Cradle, Ms. Ishmael, and Ms. Shield. You may return to your seats. Cadet Brown will now address the graduating class.
Hello, good morning, Sunburst. I'm Cadet Brown, and as you can see, I'm a high school graduate. It looks like we made it. We finally made it. I remember the first day I showed up on intake day. I remember showing up, head shaved, scared, nervous, all of the above. I was leaving the SYA lobby for the first time, saying goodbye to my family. I was crying, thinking the next time I'll see them will be in 5.5 months. Going up a set of stairs I've never seen before, then down a long hallway with 6 other kids. I'm sure that many of you remember that day too, and how you felt leaving your loved ones behind. I can recall my exact thoughts at that moment. How did I let myself get to this point? It flooded my mind. Skipping school, sleeping all day. Of course, the days I would show up to school, I'd pull myself out of bed just to see my friends and my favorite teacher. All of my unhealthy choices were the only thoughts in my head. It wasn't that I didn't know how badly I was screwing up, it was that I frankly just gave up. I know we've all been at that point. Hopeless, unenthusiastic about the future, all in all, feeling like a failure. But today, 5.5 months later, I'm here, standing in front of you all today. Thank you. How though? Some of you guys may know me. I know the charges do. Yeah! The rest may or may not. But I'm here to tell you that Sunburst was my opportunity, my reason, my last hope. SYA, including all of the amazing cadre who have spent these months mentoring us. Special shout out to Sergeant Singleton, Sergeant Medina, Sergeant Mendoza, Sergeant Ortiz, Sergeant Lopez, and Platoon Sergeant Bledsoe. The Chow Hall staff, who have worked every single day, 7 days a week, preparing meals for us, as well as the humble speakers who have come out to voluntarily talk to all of us in the academy. And last but not least, the most caring school staff we have ever had the privilege of learning from. They all showed us who we can truly be. They showed us that change is real. With all the effort and all the energy in the body, change is possible. Sunburst has given me a structured environment to succeed, expand, and improve. But most importantly, it has given me no room to get complacent about where I am in life. All of the physical training and structure that I endured will forever change my mindset on who I can be and who I want to become. But to say that I have it all figured out would be a lie. I know for a fact some of you are going to be confused after we leave this building today. That's perfectly normal, because I am too. Just remember that SYA has given us so many opportunities, and even though it can be overwhelming, I want to challenge you to find something that pulls you out of your comfort zone, keeps you busy, something that puts a question mark or a light bulb over your head. Use your brain to find a positive use of time, because boredom is the devil's playground. We've come a long way from acclimation phase. It's only forward from here. If you don't know what you want to do, that's perfectly normal. Remember that we have so many opportunities waiting for us. We just need to be committed and searching for them. We have gained the skills we need to take our next steps in the world and to be taken seriously as young adults. You make the person you want to see. It all starts with a single half step. Thank you, all of you, for having my back throughout this journey. Not just that, holding me to a higher standard. I hope I've been able to do the same for all of you as well. On that note, always remember, position of attention move, about face, forward march, and to pursue the challenge.
put so much effort into your academic achievements, and I understand how far you've come from where you were when you first arrived here. With that in mind, I'd like to mention my director's appointment.
Thank you, Cadet Brown, for those meaningful words, and congratulations.
Friends, family, friends, and guests, please welcome Cadet Mendoza, who is our current student body vice president. She will now introduce the student council.
Good morning, families, distinguished guests, and summer staff. I'm Cadet Estela Mendoza. Today, Class 34 is here to celebrate the first of many accomplishments. I always thought I wasn't capable of becoming the best version of myself, but here I am, in front of you all. As my amazing English teacher, Mr. Rubin, would say, getting myself stronger so I no longer suffer this twisted fate. Not for my own sake, but for the sake of my family, who waits for me to start the next stage of my life. Coming to Sunburst has taught us to become a better version of ourselves that we never thought we were able to achieve. We always avoided our reality, but we made the decision to step out of our comfort zones. Sergeant Hernandez once said, "Don't let the world bring you down, cadets." We should be very proud of ourselves. As Vice President, I am very honored to speak to you all on the behalf of Student Council. I would like to recognize an exceptional group of people who have gone above and beyond. Cadets, please rise as you hear your names. From Wolfpack, Cadet Andres. From Chargers, Cadet Brown and Cadet Gonzalez. From Bruins, Cadet Vicente, Cadet Jenkins, Cadet Ramos, and Cadet Lewis. For my Firehawks, Cadet Casillas Mayorga, Cadet Martinez, Cadet Guerrero, and the Executive Assistant, Cadet Ochiai. Thank you, Student Council. These cadets have worked countless hours to make Class 34 the most memorable class. As a Student Council member, we have learned how to lead others. We have learned that leadership is about representing and serving our fellow cadets. Your homeroom reps and our Student Council leadership team listened to your interests and concerns and represented them to our Academy leadership so that all your voices could be heard. Because of their excellent work, we were able to create fun events, communicate needs to the entire Academy. Together, we were able to explore Greece and Japan through our themed lunches. Thank you, Ms. Lori and your staff, for creating such an incredible menu for each themed lunch. We are deeply grateful for your dedication in providing us delicious and heartwarming meals. I will be dreaming of that Parmesan chicken. Class 34 also initiated the first Regatta Bowl competition where we bonded as an academy through shared laughter, teamwork, and fun moments. We also ended the cycle with another homeroom challenge. With all of our student body support, Student Council also brought forward clubs such as Art Club, who created a beautiful mural, Garden Club, who grew delicious vegetables right outside of our classrooms. We love you, Ms. Caselli. Debate Club, who learned how to engage in arguments in a professional way, and Music Club, who amazed us all in their outstanding performance a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Rambo, Chief Medina, Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez, Master Sergeant Edwards, and all of our cadre for your leadership and mentorship. You've inspired us and motivated us to finish the program strong and prepared us for life after Sunburst. I want to especially thank all my cadre. for always having the right words to say when I was having a bad day, and being someone we could trust. God bless you, sergeants. Thank you to Ms. Ishmael, Ms. Shio, and all of our teachers and education staff. You have helped us grow to become the leaders of tomorrow. I thank you for being there for me when I was scared to see my true potential and almost let myself down. To my history teacher, Ms. Bolshop and Mr. Lacoste, please stand. Thank you. Thank you for always keeping it real with us and making me want to learn more about the world. Your class was challenging, but you helped us all learn so much. My fellow cadets, remember why you came here and everything you have learned here. We all have made changes, but we all have so much potential for the future. For me, that means continuing my education and working to become a person that works directly with people that need help. Each and one of us have our own path, but with the skills and knowledge we have gained in the past 5.5 months, I know each and one of us is capable of getting through a challenge life throws at us. Congratulations, Class 34. Let's make the hard work count. God bless you all, and thank you.
I need to start with saying, is there anything this cadet can't do? Recently, we did a wreath-laying ceremony to honor the veterans that were laid to rest in Brea. About 30 seconds before she was supposed to go up there and sing the Star-Spangled Banner, the sound system broke. And so while we all sat there smelling the smoke coming from the speaker, a couple of people said, well, are we gonna be able to hear her? And I looked at them and I said, don't worry, she's got this. And she got up there, and you could hear the Star-Spangled Banner in San Diego. Cadet Mendoza, you have been an amazing leader for your student council. You've been an amazing part of our drill team, and I, for one, look forward to seeing what you're going to do next. Congratulations.
Thank you, Cadet Mendoza. Well, Mrs. Ishmael, Lieutenant Colonel Rambo, who's still here with me, Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez, please join us on stage. I would like to thank our community partners and foundation for your invaluable collaboration and unwavering support in helping us achieve our shared goals. We are immensely grateful to our esteemed partners who have generously contributed to the future of our students. A heartfelt thank you to you Run This Town, Orange County, and Society of American Military Engineers, also known as SAME-OC. Your contribution to our community and its future leaders is truly inspiring.
Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Kathy Strobin to the stage. It is with great honor that we recognize Ms. Kathy Strobin of the Long Beach Health Department. For many years, Kathy has led her team with unwavering dedication and passion, providing vital support to the cadets of Sunburst Youth Academy since Class 2. Her leadership has fostered a partnership that has directly impacted over 5,000 cadets by ensuring they receive essential health and hygiene services. With 17 years of dedicated service to the Long Beach Health Department, Kathy made a profound difference in the lives of countless families and teenagers, often working behind the scenes without seeking recognition. She is a quiet yet powerful force whose heart for service shines through everything she does. Kathy truly exemplifies the spirit of public service. Kathy, we are deeply grateful for your unwavering commitment to our cadets and your generous spirit. As you embark on a well-deserved retirement, we wish you all the best. May you enjoy every moment of this next chapter in your life. Thank you, Kathy, for your support to our academy. You may return to your seat. I will now turn the ceremony over to Command Sergeant Major Gutierrez.
Eyeballs! It's an honor to be up here, especially for this moment of the ceremony. So I'm gonna start reading this off so it's kind of a surprise. So, since Ms. Ishmael's appointment as the principal of Sunburst Youth Academy, her impact has been immediate and transformative. Coming out of the challenging COVID years, Sunburst needed fresh approaches to better support our cadets and their families during the residential portion of the program. Ms. Ishmael recognized this need and took action, bringing on a community resource specialist and a mental health specialist, both who do incredible work on site. Through her leadership, partnerships with organizations such as Padre Unidos, Youth Entrepreneur Academy, Oasis Arts, Child Creativity, Beats Lyrics Leaders, Westwind Sailing, and Pure Games, they have created opportunities that promote profound spiritual and mental growth. This growth is evident in every cadet who graduates from Sunburst, thanks to these enriching experiences. These initiatives have expanded the horizons of our cadets, offering them new paths and opportunities to pursue after completing the challenge. Thank you, Ms. Ishmael, for your dedication. You have helped empower and enrich our program. It is an honor to work with you. We look forward to many more years collaborating, and I love being your little brother on the side. So thank you very much. Sometimes. Please give Ms. Ishmael a round of applause.
I now ask the faculty and staff, along with the 30 high school graduates from class 34, to exit to the foyer in preparation for the commencement ceremony. Audience, please remain seated to prevent any congestion in the foyer.
While the graduates are getting ready, would Miss Ann Dowd please join us on stage?